Nthando, do you remember when you were in my class and I had you all write a letter to your future self in 10 years? I promised I would send them to all of you when the time comes. Here is your letter that you wrote. I hope this finds you well and inspires you all the more.
That was my school before, you know.
Really? That was my school too.
It doesn't look much, it's quite an old building.
But it's where we learnt a lot of things.
Yes, it's where I discovered my dream. I want to be an architect because I want to be able to build better school for all children eager to learn.
You'll get there, kid. Just do your best in your studies, and you'll eventually achieve all those dreams.
Ufunda ntoni?
Ileta endandiyibhale kwiminyaka eshumi egqithileyo. Utishalakazi wam waseprimary undithumelele yona.
Ndiyabona. Uyayidlala ibhola ekhatywayo? Ndinokuyidlala kakuhle. Mna ndandidlala kakhulu nabangani bam. Ndandifuna ukuba ngumdlali ogqwesileyo.
Nam ndandifuna ukuba yiloo nto, uyazi?
Wawufuna?
Ewe, ndandifuna.
Ke ngoku kutheni ungazange uyilandele?
Amaphupha aye atshintshe xa usiyawuba mdala, ntwana yam.
Ndiqikelela ukuba ufunde kakhulu.
Ewe.
Wawufuna ukuba yintoni? Waphumelela ntoni?
I was young back then. And when you're young, the world seemed like a place where you could do anything you ever wanted.
You know how important it is to get good grades? You must do well in your exams so you can pass and get your matric certificates. If by the end of this year you get a bachelor's pass, you will have the opportunity to be admitted to a university and study for a bachelor's degree. A diploma pass will let you have the chance to be admitted to a college and study for a diploma course. A higher certificate pass will allow you to study for a higher certificate, but we all want to aim and achieve a bachelor's pass. Your final exam results will be released in January on the newspaper.
I wanted to become someone who reached great heights people thought I couldn't achieve. I wanted to reach greater heights I thought I couldn't achieve. I wanted to make a difference in this world. But it's when you face reality that you realize how small you are. How insignificant you are. That even when people say one can always dream, not all of them come true.
You were disappointed.
I was disappointed, but that was already more than I could ask for, considering my situation back then. And I felt like I was running out of time. And so I accepted it and did what I could, even though it was different from what I've planned. I could have started something else that was related to what I'd originally planned to take.
What are these for?
For running.
Running? Were you running away?
It wasn't running away. No. Even when there were times I wanted to run away from my responsibility. was running towards my dreams, running towards the things that could help me achieve where I wanted to be.
You had to work hard to pay for your studies?
Yes, I had my parents help me, but I did what I could to find financial aid. I had other things to spend on, and I wanted to do something to help myself too. It's not much, but putting these in places I don't bother to check much often has helped a lot. I find them in times that I thought I couldn't eat much, but a meal makes one feel better. I've finished my studies, and I got a job as an architectural draftsman. That's what I've achieved, and I'm proud I've pulled through.
But you didn't feel quite happy.
Some regrets and disappointments are quite hard to forget, even though you tell yourself it's okay and you can't do anything about it. But I did find some peace. I found something that I didn't think I'll go out looking for.
What did you find?
I constantly wonder if I could do something to make things different. Or if something will come along that will make my life different.
Nthando. How's your family? I hope they're doing well.
They're doing good, and yours? You told me before that your sister got engaged, if I remember correctly. How's that going?
Ah, yes. They're still planning what date they'll be having the wedding, but I think it will be enough time for them to prepare all that needs to be done. Oh, Nthando. I was planning on giving you this early during break, but I didn't get the chance to. Yeah, before I forget. This is our church's magazine. It will tell you what the Church of Christ is about.
Yes. You did mention to me before. At that time, I had not been looking.
I was wondering if I could also invite you to our worship services.
Not seeking for the truth. I was fine with how things were. Alright, let me know when it will be. If I'm free, I'll go with you.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
But something compelled me to accept the invitation.
Our schedules of worship services are on Wednesdays at 7:30 p.m. and Sundays at 8 a.m. and 11:30 a.m.
Yo, bro, how you doing? I'm good, I'm good, I'm good also. About an invitation. Can I come with you on Sunday at 11:30? Okay, you post on my side. Okay, that's cool, that's cool. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. But when I attended the worship service, the lesson, the words,
What about them?
it was as if they were meant for me, as if they knew what I needed to hear, what was troubling me.
Oh, ngibona mzalwane. Uwalona bethumele umyalezo andini. Isihlobo sikamzalwane uThemba uNthando. Ebeke weza nawe enkonzweni kuleca udlulele bamkhumbula kakuhle. Ikhona into endinokunceda ngayo?
I would like to ask something about what I heard in the worship service. I heard that our fate, our luck, or anything that could bring us true happiness or lead us in the good things, aren't really in our hands or on anyone else's.
Yes, it is in God's hands. Even if we want something so dearly, but if God knows it is not for us, He will not give it to you. But if we entrust all our hope in Him and be strong in our faith, He will guide us to where we need to be.
How can you be so sure of this?
Because I have gone through all that too. I had already finished my studies, although with difficulties and delays, but my future looked bleak, and I thought that was where I was going to be for the rest of my life. But a minister came up to me and suggested I study to become a minister. So I did. At first it was difficult. I struggled to find ways to sustain myself, and I doubted I could ever finish my studies. Amidst all that, all I could do was pray.
Pray.
Yes, pray. All my doubts, my troubles, my worries, I may not have believed in myself and in my capabilities, but I put all my trust in God. If it wasn't for me, I knew one way or another I would have stopped. But I didn't. I continued my studies, persevered, and graduated. At some point, I also wondered if the course I previously studied would even be useful. For years, I thought it wouldn't be, but it was useful. And here I am, in South Africa, fulfilling my duty to the church with my family.
I was grateful of what I had accomplished. I didn't want to complain, but I felt as if something was missing. Brother,
Yes, what is it, brother?
maybe this is what was missing. How does one become a Bible student? I would like to become one.
But you were still stuck in the old job. How could that have helped you?
It gave me more hope. Suddenly, it wasn't just me doing repetitive things. Going to work, going home, eating, sleeping, wondering about all the things I could have been. Now I realize maybe all those things happened so that I could find the truth, that I could find the Church of Christ, because there, it's where all attain, more than the world and what its materialistic things could offer to me.
But that didn't stop you from crying. I know. I've seen it. You still have troubles and worries.
I do, and as long as I live in this world, I'll still be plagued by them. It doesn't matter if I cry or fall, but now, I still have the strength, and I do have the strength to get back up again with God's help.
There you go, brother. Just let me know when you're done.
Aking hinahangad, mga araw na kay ganda. Panahong puno ng ligaya, mga labing masasaya. Pero sa nangyayari, minsa'y natutulala. Sa likod ng pagtawa, may lungkot na nadarama. O Ama, ako ay umaasa na ikaw ang siyang magbibigay ng ligaya. Kaya sa dako ng pagsamba ako'y tutungo, dudulog, sa'yo'y magsusumamo.
After I prayed, I felt lighter, ready to face the world again. I prayed when I was in despair, but I also prayed when I was happy, never forgetting to thank God.
But it still felt like something was missing. You felt it. I felt it too.
And so I did. But instead of feeling lost and down all the time, I prayed with all my hope and all my trust in God.
You found what was missing, didn't you?
I think I did.
Yes, come in, Pa.
Oh, I believe you're looking for me, Bob.
Yes, I was, brother. Please take a seat. How are you, brother?
Good, Bob, brother Ricardo. And you?
I'm good, brother. So it's been a while since you were invited to our worship service, right?
Indeed, Bob. It's been 3 years now since Chema invited me. And it's been 2 years since I was baptized.
Time flies fast, brother. Now, reason why I asked for you here is regarding the worship service, the topic in the worship service. However, have you ever thought or considered joining the ministry?
I did actually. It has crossed my mind a couple of times.
Yeah, I think you should study, brother. It would suit you well. It is a great blessing to be a minister. Yes, sister.
Brother Carlo, they meet you in the office.
Yes, Paul. Yeah, thank you very much. Well, brother, I hope you think about it and please do keep on, eh?
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Rachel. Aslan, I really wanted to try, but I'm scared I won't be good enough. I have many faults and weaknesses, but if this is really for me, Father, please help me, guide me.
And did you become a minister?
I'm not one yet. I'm off to the Philippines to continue with my studies. And I will continue to do my best and pray that I become one so I can help the church.
To the me in the future, I hope we are where we wanted to be.
To the me of the past, I am not where you wanted to be. Nor am I where I thought I could be. I may not have achieved everything I wanted, but I was able to do some of the things I dreamt of doing. Like you, I wanted to build better schools.
You were able to build some?
Yes, I became part of projects too.
That's amazing. I wish I could look into my future and see if I'd be able to do that too. What are your future plans? Any future project?
I have a few in mind, but I thought of something far more greater than any other project that was offered to me by people.
What is it?
I want to help in church projects and help in building more houses of worship. But I'm where I needed to be.
flattening the curve in an attempt to combat the coronavirus pandemic. Thank you for practicing.
I am where God knew I needed to be.
Aking hinahangad, mga araw na kay ganda, panahong puno ng ligaya, mga labing masasaya. Pero sa nangyayari, minsa'y natutulala sa likod ng pagtawa, may lungkot na nadarama. O Ama, ako ay umaasa na Ikaw ang siyang magbibigay ng ligaya. Kaya sa dako ng pagsamba ako'y tutungo, dudulog sa'yo'y magsusumamo. Batid kong ika'y naglalaan ng isang bagong bayan, iyon ang tunay kong tahanan. puno ng kagalakan. Kaya ang aking panalangin, ako'y iyong panatilihin, manatili sa iyo, manatili